See you on the flip side, Big Bay. All right, so what do we got here? We've got Smolensk, Stalingrad, 2 Z-52s, but on the other side, we actually have more cruisers, less DDs. So this definitely is a different strat, putting more on the capabilities, the support of certain ships in order to win the game, where on the other side, you've got a lot of long-range assets right there. So they're definitely baiting more on the capability of DPM versus burst or anything like that. So we'll see how this goes. Let's kind of go into free view here. Let's go. Let's see the entire teams right here. Up north, we've got Technology and Grapes, along with Make FND Great, I'm guessing, from up there in the Yamato. Gourmet's right there. Hello Kitty, Big Balls, and Isolata, or Ice. Yeah, I'm not even going to try anymore. Down here, definitely moving towards a early B cap, it looks like, with their daring, which is definitely going to be interesting put right over here. On the other side, we've got Ron, Swanson, and Whirligig taking A already. D on the other side is being taken. But we have the Moskva over here with Yoho. And over here we got Matty Boy in the Yamato. That's a dangerous ship. But we got 1080 going north in the Grosser Kurfürst, along with Z Solaris going up north. Probably going to be using some island combat right there, while the Z52 Look You're Dead is going right for the C. So right now, 1-1, but of course, A-Team got the early cap on that one. We got Yoho moving in on B. We actually, the Daring did not move in on B, so we actually are going to have 3 caps to 1, but the Z52 is looking to be in trouble over here. We got 2 cruisers over here, Worcester, and I believe that's another Worcester. That is not a fun game for him if he gets spotted over here. And I believe they are, but we do have some early torps, which actually we did talk about that. Now let's go. Let's kind of go up to a top view in order to make sure we got this just right. We got a Z52 Whirligig doing a nice flank on the multiple cruisers over here that are sitting back, taking some punishment. Africans is absolutely taking a good amount of damage, and we'll see if they can dodge these straight line torps, which is a risk, but if they pay off, it pays off. So we got over there. Let's check on these Worcesters over here, absolutely holding C and D, but right now Yoho has the lead in terms of cap points. Down over here, Whirligig accidentally exposed themselves over to Hello Kitty and also to Admiral Big Balls over here, keeping their distance over here, kind of creating this wall kind of on the map here, which actually is not a bad idea. Up over here, we got Z Solaris and 1080 that are actually just sitting up here from what it looks like. They have done a little bit of decent damage, but they're going to probably start making their decisive move right here, because that two combo is a very dangerous combo, nevertheless, between each other. It looks like we do have a move on cap on C. That's looking pretty good. We got a little bit of a DD embattlement right here, along with Z52, which Worcesters are now pushing on Look You're Dead, trying to push them out. They are focusing that fire right there. Look You're Dead is not looking so alive soon. We'll see if he can get his tail out of there. But having a Worcester against you, especially at this tier, there he goes. Look You're Dead is unfortunately taken out of here. C's getting not recap. Okay, never mind. Doing that, but we do have this right up here, up a northern push from Z Solaris and 1080, along with B being held down over here. Obviously, this team down here is just absolutely holding, just using long range support, using the long range firepower of the Stalingrad, while over here the wall is getting the French line. I can't remember the dang line of it is over there, but they are definitely pushing on this because of course we do have that semi-vertical line that FND has created on this map. So let's just keep on seeing how this works out, because we do have a Grosser Kurfürst actually getting into secondary range, which is very dangerous. Grapes takes a massive hit from 1080 along with Z Solaris. He's not getting out of there alive very quickly. You can see FND starting to move and push around certain ways. They're pushing Hello Kitty back. There goes Grapes up there. D's getting taken. Once again, 3 caps. Yoho has been absolutely holding the caps well, and that's going to win them a lot of games if they can hold them and if they can keep alive. Right now over here, we do have Tactology running away, taking minor hits over here, but once again, now they've got a Smolensk and a Grosser Kurfürst absolutely just right behind them in this line, and they're in a pincher maneuver. They can't focus fire as well, so they got to find a way out. But Whirligig is sitting right here, and if they are not watching for it, Whirligig can absolutely take advantage of the situation. But you can tell Admiral Big Balls is getting prepared for this. We're going to see if we're going to be able to get a full set of torps out from Whirligig right there. Now, he's in a very dangerous situation, but he's definitely going to land a bunch of torps right there. They are making a move on B. I have a feeling it might have been too late. They've got Worcester and Moskva down here, absolutely getting pushed on by 1080 and Z Solaris. Great work from them. Up here, they are holding C. Over there, yeah, they are making the move on B. It's just now you've got the Puerto Rico showing its armor is just taking all that damage. Ooh, not looking good here. African's just holding there. He's doing it right, and so is Ron Swanson, just keeping it at max range. Especially when you have a Grosser for Kerfurst at half health. It's not exactly great in taking damage for that long, but it definitely is doing its job. It's keeping Z Solaris alive. They're keeping together right there to screw with the aim, and Z Solaris is now smoking up, but I don't think that's going to be enough over here. They still don't have caps. We got literally double the amount of cap points, so FND has to push and push hard in order to beat it, and right there, Tactology just went down along with, it looks like Hello Kitty's taking a good bit. Z Solaris is still right there with the Daring pushing on them. Right over here, Gourmet's made the push. It looks like they're going to complete dodge those torps over here. But once again, they have to kill in order to win with only a minute and 10 seconds left. Z Solaris is just sitting there because that Daring doesn't want to do a single dang thing with a small lens right there. They will get annihilated. Hello Kitty goes down below via that. So once again, Stalingrad showing its strengths. But right here, we definitely are seeing a war of attrition that occurred from both lines, and one was very much a perpendicular line, while the other line made their move up north, up towards and taking D. Of course, Z Solaris is just holding back. You can see all of them kind of holding back. Matty Boy might have pushed out a little bit, but I'm betting he's just wanting to get a little extra damage there. We've got Whirligig just kind of sitting back. They've got one cap. This is pretty much it right here for FND. They are getting attacked by all sides, especially from the Smolensk on the right, Stalingrad down below, and Matty Boy is just using the island, keeping it that way. So, man, that was a decisive victory, especially with that northern thing. Pig Bay, why don't you come in and give us your overall, what did you think?
Okay, so FND went with a kind of more of a cruiser heavy meta there. So they had one DD, couldn't really contest the caps as well as Yoho could. I think the key moment, even though FND took the first kill, the GK Smolensk combo of pushing right through D, that's kind of what sealed the deal. Because as soon as that GK got shots on that Wooster, he pretty much almost nailed him, like, completely. That allowed that side to fall, and then they just surrounded them completely. Obviously, caps were the biggest thing, and you need DDs to get those caps quickly and sneakily. So we'll see if they change it up on the next one.
Yeah, we will. That will be interesting. Of course, next up, we've got Shipface versus Toxic, because these are single games. I've got the entire lineup here. We just watched round 1 of PLP versus Rage Quit. Definitely dang good players there. Absolutely a great, especially a great use of that Grosser Kurfürst with a Smolensk backup.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
There was also a moment there where he just used them as a shield. Like, yep. Torps are coming in, and he just went right behind. He used them as a human shield, and that was pretty cool.
I think that actually was one of those things, is that the torpedo protection of the Grosser Kurfürst and the tankiness it does have, it's not the best, but it definitely is one of the better ones. It can hold its line. So,